Monday, March 15th. The current time is 8:21 Universal Standard Time plus 6 or Central Standard Time in the United States. I'll have to say that this time change all of a sudden here has affected me. I woke up at 6 a.m. in the dark, and it was a little disconcerting. However, I just want to give you a quick update. Generally, the crypto market is taking a sleeper day. This is nothing to be concerned about. This happens quite often. We are seeing a downtrend across the board. This is what I call consolidation. However, folks, what I want to do is introduce you to a brand new cryptocurrency that I think you might be interested in. This one I have been following for a while. It is called Hedera Hashgraph. Hashgraph refers to the network that this particular crypto runs on. It is touted as an extremely high speed cryptocurrency with some late breaking state of the art features. Now, what I want to focus on here is just look down at the bottom of my screen and look at the companies, the corporations, worldwide corporations. Now, these are the multi-billion-dollar players in the global tech game. You've got, for instance, for Americans out of Seattle, Washington, Boeing, a high technology company that is evidently recognizing the value of cryptocurrencies, and they are backing Hedera Hashgraph. That is significant. Nearly every American knows Boeing. It's probably ridden on a Boeing plane. However, because of emerging technology, they see that this could be a valuable thing for them. Also, Deutsche Telekom, another worldwide player on the global market. Notable also Google. You see Google playing around with this particular crypto. Now, Google is, it's difficult to describe the magnitude of that. Google virtually runs what we know as the internet. Okay, so um, the search engines, even the ones that are not Google Chrome, uh, basically use Google data in order to portray the results. So Google just built a $1 billion data center outside of Reno, Nevada. Google is the controller of data worldwide. Now they are investing in Hedera Hashgraph. Also notable is IBM. IBM dates back to the 1950s, but currently IBM is the operator of the Watson AI quantum computer system. Now, Watson is a state of the art computer system. It is a current 2021 quantum computing system that has tremendous power, immense power, and IBM is the owner of that. Now, just to show you what they're talking about here. All right, Bitcoin, the old dinosaur of all cryptos. Uh, the transactions per second in the Bitcoin network is approximately three transactions per second. The average fee for that, by the time you pay the gas cost, GAS, that's what we call the cost to trade a crypto. Now that doesn't come out in money; it comes out in a portion of your Bitcoin when you make a trade or a transfer, is approximately $2.99 US dollars. It also takes 10 to 16 minutes, 10 to 60 minutes for a confirmation of a trade on Bitcoin. That's because Bitcoin is the oldest cryptocurrency out there and it has the slowest network. Secondly, Ethereum, on the Ethereum network, 12 plus transactions per second, approximately $2.89, and 10 to 20 seconds, much faster than Bitcoin. However, still very slow by today's standards in March 2021. Now, Hedera, The reason that Hedera was invented was that it was going to work on a totally different network. Now, I would imagine that the conjunction with IBM and Google has some implications that there's a possibility Hedera is using the Watson quantum computing platform. That would make sense because if you look at the figures on Hedera, 10,000 plus transactions per second, and the cost is extremely low at 1/1000th of a cent of it. That is very cheap. That is almost that won't even show up in your wallet if you make a transaction. So basically, Hedera is allowing free transactions, and here's the kicker, folks: 3 to 5 seconds per transaction. 3 to 5 seconds per transaction. Immensely powerful cryptocurrency. So I've talked a lot about Bitcoin to get you familiar with Bitcoin, but now we're jumping ahead here. We're looking at what is a current state-of-the-art cryptocurrency, and Hedera Hashgraph is one of those new ones that I've mentioned a couple of times. Now, looking at the trading, Hedera was introduced, and generally we saw it hovering around about the 27-cent mark. This went on until sometime around March 13th. We're looking at March 13th here. This is March 13th. Okay, so just a few days ago, actually, 2 days ago. Now you notice that in my oscillator, we had a tremendous spike a couple days ago in the oscillator. The volume, which is what this blue area is, was high. This spike is notable. Now, what happened, of course, was we had, like a lot of cryptos, a run up in the price. So we went from 27 cents to 35 cents. That is a huge gain right there. If you calculated the percentage of that and compared it to your average stock like Apple or Tesla, it would make them look like silly schoolboys compared to Hedera Hashgraph with its tremendous gain going from 27 cents to approximately, let's see what it topped out at, 36.2, 36 cents or 362 basis points. Amazing. Absolutely. Now, there was a little bit of a cooling off period after that happened, and we see here that on March 14th, 1845 London time, what happened here was another indicator that there was going to be a run up. So we had, first of all, this one, and second of all, this one, and the volume was up, the indicator went up, and the oscillator said, hey, wait a minute, guys, something is really about to happen again. So it did, and here's what we've got. Now, this was huge. This was another big run up in Hedera, okay, and it went from the point where it was hovering around, say, about 364 basis points up to 448 basis points. So we had another huge rise here. Okay, this what percentage wise, it doesn't sound like a lot in cents, because you're saying we're going from 34 cents to 41.5 cents or 45 cents. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money. However, if you were to calculate that on a percentage basis and you compared it to, say, the performance of Tesla, you would find out that this is remarkable. This is way beyond what a normal investment stock would do. And so Hedera, backed by IBM, backed by Boeing, backed by Deutsche Telekom, and others, key players in the world of high-tech data, high-tech manufacturing, high-tech computing, these companies have put their name on Hedera Hashgraph. So that is significant. This is not something that's done out of a basement by a bunch of schoolboys. This is a serious cryptocurrency. And I have done some research going through their website here. You can go to it too. It is simply hedera.com. They talk about the network, for instance. They talk about how it works. They talk about the tokenization. They talk about how you'll be able to accept payments using Hedera, which is significant. So I would recommend that if you do want to invest in this, go to hedera.com, read up, do your research. It's always important, investors, that we do our due diligence. We do not just simply buy something or trade for something without our due diligence. And this is how I do my due diligence, is I go back. Now, in addition to looking at the company's website, I would recommend that you also research what critics say, and that is true for anything that you invest in. Always look at what the critics say as well as the proponents, because you have to get both sides of the story. Hedera Hashgraph, in my opinion, is something new, something exciting, something that's going to be big. You're going to hear this name over the next 3 to 5 years, and you're going to wonder, where did I hear that before? And Dave, the crypto consultant, is the one who told you about it. I want to thank you for listening today. I will have another report tomorrow. Just hodl, 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 hold on for dear life to your other cryptos. Do not worry. There will be another session starting soon. All cryptos have to take a breather. When you work really hard, you have to rest, and cryptos seem to follow that rule. So do not worry about the market. Just focus on what's coming out, what's new. It's a good time to consolidate and do research. It's a good time to take your eyes off the market and go take a walk in the park or something. Do not worry about your cryptos right now. Thank you very much for following me. I'm at David Dillard on YouTube. I'm also known as the Crypto Consultant, which is my page on Facebook. I encourage you to like and follow Crypto Consultant, the Crypto Consultant, because there you will get up-to-date information on the world of cryptocurrencies, and I will bring you late breaking news if anything serious happens in the market. Thank you very much, and have a great day, folks. Have a great week.